could blame us breaking up on being too young, I'm being too dumb, I'm being too caught up on past traumas. But the truth is we just weren't right. We planned a whole life when we both knew we should have just ended on the first night. And I know if I would have stayed with you, I would have been down on luck and done with love and done too much to make you stay. Second guessing and resenting all the love I could have gave to someone else. Got carpal tunnel from holding on to what we once felt. I'm happy for you, I am. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I am. And once in a while it's true, I think about you too. Yeah, I do. I think about you. Yeah, and it makes me sad. Yeah, the way you left. But I'm glad you did. It was for the best. Yeah. I pray that someday you find yourself somehow, some way, with someone else. Don't wait, it's too late to keep holding on. Yeah. I'm already gone. I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in a drought. I guess I'll start again.
I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in this house. I am my only friend.
Lately I know I've been a punk and I need to sober up. Double cup, it got me stuck, I think I'm losing it. It's every time that I've been getting stuck, got a line inside my head. With my friends that they've been dead since I made it out. It's every time that you cross my mind. Remember the times, but I know that you won't ever change. I'm not sobering up, sick and tired of love. If you draw that line, babe, I hope you know I'm crossing it. I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in a drought. I guess I'll start again.
I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in this house. I am my only friend.
Over and over again, it's like I never win. Why you putting me down? It don't make any sense.
I'm not sober again, but I'm trying to pretend like everything's alright, but it's over with. I get drunk and interrupt, and my eyes look red because I'm mad at myself. I stab the opening. Lately, everything I say, you just tell me is wrong. I told her I won't be here long, I can't hold it in. Every time you cross my mind, I burn another memory to keep yours inside. I saw us drown like high tide, and everything is nothing if you're not here tonight.
I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in a drought. I guess I'll start again.
I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in this house. I am my only friend.
Over and over again, it's like I never win. Why you putting me down? It don't make any sense.
I'm not sober again, but I'm trying to pretend like everything's alright.
She's always had her sense of pride, an innocent woman and loyal wife. Her husband's had some real late nights. She chalks it up to beers and ice. See, Ronnie don't like to think twice, but she's so sweet she don't bat an eye. Until she caught him cheat and lie, she sentenced old Ronnie to pay the
Welcome to the end, just take a number. Alrighty, person said sound should be coming through now. Just check something. Just had to do a sound check, but we're back with Murder Reminder. There have been some upgrades, and I'm excited to show them all off. What were no players? I need to remove the tester one. But it's always nighttime. Like every time I do something, nighttime. Every time. Boom, 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 boom. So let's put this back. I'm gonna keep this down here from now on. So quite a few upgrades have happened. Let's start simple. Start over here in our plant hut. We moved over a lot of the old ones here, just Infernal Essence, stone, oak stuff. Yeah. And then the original iron farms, those are still going. We just don't use them. We also have redstone alloy and plastic now added to this because they did make plastic. So that has been wonderful. Also, these ones are super slow. So I don't know what's going on with that. We might have to pop down and check out because like redstone that's only 6,000. Why only 6,000? Oh, that's right. It's only on the one side. Well, I don't know where redstone is. These are very long lines. Redstone. Okay, redstone is just a slow growing crop. I want to make sure. Yeah, it's in a loaded chunk. So it should always load. Do we have like chunk loader stuff? Oh, we do. Oh, that's not expensive at all. Let's just make one of them real quick. Honestly, let's just move it right up the line. Because that wasn't expensive at all. It helps me make sure that we are in fact keeping these chunks loaded. Click to load. So to load all of that, it's at 7 by 7. So that's 3 by 3. That is 5 by 5. Oh, it actually even shows me the areas that can load. Yeah, we're actually going to be a little bit safe for this. We're going to move this down a bit. I'll move this over to here. It needs to move like over a chunk. Well, I guess perfect transition here is the next big thing. And that is, well, I had a lot of time this week. And I decided to upgrade some power. And I built a new building. Nice little dome-top building, and there's a reason for that. So far, not too much going on inside. I left it a little bit open for now. But I started working on the power line. I love power. I fly through power once it gets going. As you can see, I instantly flew up to Spirited because it doesn't take much actual power to do, and the resources are really cheap. It did really make me learn that I need to move away from simply storage. Because while it works for what I needed it for, I am past that now. So I've upped my power generation to Niotic solar panels up here. So I generate 6.4K per each one of these. So let's see, 6.4. Yeah, so I'm generating about 230k FE a tick. I use nowhere near that amount currently. None. But being into power, I got into some really cool things finally. You're gonna notice all of my wires that zap me all the time are now gone, which is wonderful. I like moving away from those. Even up here, I can actually get rid of this one. Because now, I have ender gates and ender cells to store a ton of power. So power storage and power generation are no longer an issue. Even when this thing does get zapped, it goes right into here. It's wonderful. Like I said, that makes it so I can clean this whole area up. I do eventually want to put like a path in connecting. I might actually shift a lot of these over a little bit. But so now we have good power generation. What I will probably do is use this area to store this. Because that's a much better loading area. Just load the whole thing. But, and I rearranged some things now that I have power going, because I'm like, oh, I can have this over here and just stick an ender gate on it, not have to worry about it. It helps kind of keep these bigger, like, ritual things outside, which I always like. And I moved my ender crafter out here as well, just because eventually I want to get more of these. I just haven't made them. I also got to making the compressor, the solidifier, the mixer, and the refinery. Those are going to be fun to mess around with. This was all to get plastic. Because you have to refine oil to get the I have them somewhere. Cell. Canisters, that's what it is. We get diesel canisters and ethylene canisters. Ethylene canisters you can use in the mixer with some water. You'll get polyethylene. Polyethylene used in the solidifier makes the plastic pellets. I made just enough to make the plastic seeds, and it instantly went to plastic seeds because that's way better. The other thing I just kind of glanced off over there. We got refined storage. Not much on here. There's 2 network transmitters, the wireless transmitter, external storages, the crafting grid, and some disk drives. I haven't built the disk yet. We can do that together, but the network transmitters are this one connects to another area I reworked. I'll show that in a second. This blue one connects over to that building. So all of our drawer network up on top there is now connected to this without the cost of having to run cable all the way out there. It just costs a little bit of power. This purple one is linked to my new area, where I have taken the Quantum Quarry and finally did this. The mod pack is Ultimate Progression. This mod here that we're using now is Refined Storage. So now all the output from this just spits out into these until it's full, and then I'll start to back up in here. Which is more just resource generation, which is nice. Yes, I mean, I can go for the Void Miner, but I feel like it's not needed right now. If I go on this main quest line, I have 2 paths I really need to push down. Why did I get what? We have to be a little bit more specific from there. I need to decide, do I want to go down Botania first or Blood Magic? I feel like Botania, I kind of have... I prefer the Ultimate Progression mod pack. I always played mod pack, so switching over to something of this caliber was just natural to me. Alright, look at what are ways I can get infinite water buckets? I definitely can't make this because I need dark matter and I'm nowhere near the philosopher stone. I think that's really the only real source right now. Mob filters water. Fortunately, I think it just gives water, so that's fine. Let's get rid of the void miner for now. Pedal. And so I need to get white. Gotta be a way to transform this into bone meal directly. No, just in the bones, that's fine. Make an inventory full, that's really quick. Take a quick nap here. I'm just gonna get 32 of these bad boys down and try to keep track of where they are, which I always struggle with. Six. Wonderful, got them all. Where are my shoes? Right here. Perfect. Store some of that. Put those for now. What else do we need for the pure daisy? Just those and probably some seeds. Now we have that. Let's get a second one of these, as I almost always run to. Well, let's get some stone. We need some stone and some oak.
Finishing strong would bring me the horizon. Coming now, I got some stuff you couldn't stop playing in 2022. Ian Dior up first.
There we go. We'll get those going. While those go, what do I need to make an end of flame? What? Gray, red, and do I have one already? Okay, I do. Perfect. Honestly, I don't even need to do that if I can just. I put away all the 1 mil, really? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So gray, brown, and red. I do want to get some more reds because I just don't have enough. So we'll do this once or twice. Alright, so we need one brown, gray, and actually it's 2 browns and that. Perfect. And endo flames are one of those things you always make a lot of them. I mean, I guess that works. One, 2. I still had a brown going, so good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make all of these. Oh. Or one more. Let's make 2 more for good measure here. Yeah, there we go. Let's reset this back up. Because one thing you learn very quickly is that you use so many resources with Botania that you wouldn't think you would. I didn't even check. Yeah, at no point does it tell me to make a wand of the forest. Which you 100% should make pretty quickly. But this is why it doesn't tell you to do that, because they are pretty pricey. And when you get really fancy with this setup, you can automate that. And I have automated it to where they place and break on their own. Build it with botany pots too. That was a weird time. So there's our mana spreader. And our mana pool. And so now we get to go really simple. Make a ton of coal here. Right, so we're gonna want the wand, that's for sure. We want a mana spreader and our endo flames. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. We can put this. Yeah, right there is fine. We're just going to bind each of these endo flames to this guy. Then just double checking. Just throw all those down. And now we're going to need a mana emerald, mana diamond, or mana pebble. So what we'll do is, as we're waiting for those to go, quickly mine up some more of these, and I'll just keep cycling this out here. And so I, for the most part, usually stick with Endo Flames. I find them to be the most consistent and most useful. Thank you for all the people joining in, especially on the TikTok. TikTok seems to be popping off, getting a lot of people joining in, popping in. Love seeing it. If you ever get a chance to check out my Twitch with the same name, Clark070213. And I am always, anytime I'm doing Minecraft, I got Murdering Minecraft going, which has a whole bunch of Twitch interactions to it. So you can use your channel points over there to get rewards and try to kill me over here, get your name up on the viewer kill list, which at the current time is now visible on TikTok. I will be adjusting that just now realized. And I never remember the Minecraft command to move the scoreboard. But I'll put it up right about, well, I'm pointing this doing anything, but right about here. That way TikTok can see it as well. And as long as I keep it small, there won't really interfere with gameplay at all. Obviously, you get a much more expanded view over on TikTok, or on Twitch. Not TikTok. So let's see, we need a Ender Pearl. Oh, we don't have any made, but I have a lot of Ender Essence, so let's just fix that real quick. Oh, okay, perfect. So we can now make a runic altar. Runic altars are cool. I really like them. Did I explain to you what they really do? No, but I know the next step. You can make mana ruins and stuff. You can go down, eventually leading to Mana Steel, Terra Steel, Elementium, which is really where we want this to kind of teeter off, is once we get Elementium. Then we won't have to run it too much. So we're going to need to get some Rune of Manas, which are, yeah, actually, I'm not using steel, but steel is a lot less mana. I might use steel. But I need, and then I need all of the ruins. I personally hate making the ruins. I know, shame on me. And the mana, I don't hate nearly as much. I do need another Ender Pearl at least. Get 2 of those bad boys. Let's see how much steel we have. Oh, let's use a little bit of it here. 2, 3, 4. It's 5 per? Yes. So I'll stick with the 10 for now. Also because using this is a little bit different. Because, remember right, yeah, it needs mana. We're gonna shoot some mana into it. It's not gonna be the fastest thing. While it does that, we could take ourselves a little nappy nap. Let's place all of this down here. Titanium, not a new mod. It's been around for a very long time. It is a very good standalone mod as well. At least I think so. It's very capable of handling things of its own. Put you there, hit that. Oh. I always like to have 2 of any of the loads. Most of them, the crafting recipe is 2, which is nice, but not always. Alright, let's grab a piece of string. grab a feather. Gotta be carpet force. Oh, perfect. I have red. That's fine. Mana steel and mana powder, which is just gunpowder. Oh, it needs steel. Oh, there's an auntie there. Hello, how are you? We're making fun things. Arya's downstairs talking to her boyfriend, thinking I don't know if she's down there. Auntie's popped in. Not people wanting up the stairs, you know better, child. Wow, they really burned through all that charcoal. We are. She said, "Hi, baby." We are currently pushing our way through Botania, so some flower power here. To I remember. I have to work my way through Botania so I can get to the machine frame, so I can start making things like fluid extractors and mob slaughter factories and induction smelter. I have to do all these extra steps just to be able to make like a basic machine. So, you know, try a little on the inside. Okay, that's what I thought die, yeah. Well, this is going here. It needs to empty out some. Essentially grinding, yeah. Yeah, some hard grinding too. But I do it to myself because I go, oh look, hard mod pack. I should. Alright, let's see if I made this all correct. Yeah, that's rare. They have to do a lot of grinding just to make a little bit of progress, especially on these expert packs. It's a tad bit ridiculous. However, I for once have a decent food source all the time. Now, yeah, at this point, I should probably be smart and actually make myself a second mana spreader. Because I can place one here, bind it directly to you, and only bind you two to it. So majority of my goal is going to go towards building a mana stash. But some of it will go towards this. I have to get used to the fact that now when I stream, there's different logos next to people's names. With you have Twitch logo, Achi from earlier, had TikTok logo. It's weird. That I can technically get away with copyrighted music now. Oh, I just put those away. the hope is to not need all the coal for those flowers. Like, I want to move away from those flowers. I don't really have a flower that I prefer besides them, besides the one that just takes my experience, and that one sucks. And I don't ever do enough research into botany to find good flower setups or anything. I go with what I know works, and that's Endoflames. Kind of what you do for the experience ones, honestly. Game, throw that on top of it, please. So we have made air and earth. Yeah, I need fire. Forget, I don't even have to search for them. I can just be like, hey, make this. And it does. Two, boom, boom, boom. I don't need a ton of it yet, so that's fine. Now, I'm going to be smart for once and make the other 3 items that I need. So that when this one's finished, I can just make the next one. Because that's the smart way to do things. Let's see. Hi, Nova. Hey, you're a chunky cat. It feels like instantly illegal to right click a fishing pole onto something, because I'm just like, my brain says that's not what you're supposed to do. Yeah, they ate all of these already. Eat? Eat those up too. It's fine. Make me more mana. I need to use that mana to make mana steel. I mean, it does make a lot of sense that steel makes mana steel for cheaper. So once these are made, then I can make the Terra Steel agglomeration. Which, if I remember correctly, needs a spark on top of it. I'm gonna go with the fact that it does. Yeah, I'm like, they're dirt cheap to make though. So for the time being, you can get Kamari like that. Like, do I have lapis blocks? Probably not. I don't ever make that. Expensive. And, oh, I think I need more lapis blocks, actually. I think it's 5 of those. I'm pretty sure. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so those two should now be linked. And because those two are linked, I should be able to throw these 3 items on it. Was it full of mana? I definitely don't have it full of mana. That might be the bigger problem. But I wonder if I can make the Botania. Thank you. Damn, really? This is the one I hate questing. Like for the cigarette reason, I do not want to break my mana pool. I would rather build a second one. Like this is fine, I can break this. Mana pools do not retain their inventory when they break. So that's fine. I would much rather build a second one. Which doesn't really hurt, never hurts to have a second one going. So it needs pearl and diamond, which is fine because I need those myself. Oh man, I took all of it. Damn. Oh. You know, Kristen, thank you for that. I don't know how many of them you redeemed here. Let me... Guys, I apologize. Mitsumo was in here redeeming rewards too. He didn't say anything. I am going to reject everyone's points so they all go back to people. Because I forgot to start it. Going back to Poland. Damn game. And it was very hard to see because I don't know why. Don't know what's up. So Twitch form is now active, by the way, everyone. And I'm not a big dummy, didn't at least the first hour. Hopefully. Yeah, I fixed it now. I forgot to tell it to start the commands. That was not a good move. I mean, because I have this up, it doesn't... I have multi-stream up, so it doesn't show me when they're being redeemed. Oh, come on, how long does that take? Really? I understand it probably ate through all of my mana, and that's what it's waiting on. Yeah. Well, this is the best fuel source I can give you guys, is charcoal. Is it, though? Is it, though? Although any combustible items are blocked. Ah, it's okay. I need to look at this. Rosa Arcana. I'm glad you said something too, because I wouldn't have known. I feel bad because Mitsumo didn't even say anything. Tried to randomly teleport me, tried to spawn creepers on me, and I didn't know. What I'll need to do is pull up. Should pop this out. Oh, I can. Wonderful. That's it. Yeah, there we go. probably got where I popped out my rewards queue so I can actually see them now. Okay, so do that and immediately make it disappear. Love it. I need pink petals, purple petals, yeah, lime petals, and the rune of mana. I have one of them, so that's easy. I can't do this. That's okay. That's much better. I like that. No, I don't need shimmering. I hate when I click the wrong one. I don't want mushroom. Thank you. Okay, so 2 pinks, 2 purples, this, and the mana. It would be great if I did any of that to the correct area. Excuse me? Commit not like let me frost these in here, game. Yeah, Rosa Arcana. Wonderful. Rosa Arcana is beautiful. It zaps XP in exchange for mana. Yeah, it's full. This thing's full. It's literally limited now by the speed at which they can pull from each other. Which is fine. I'm okay with it being maxed out like that, because at this time I cannot make a better mana spreader. It's not until Elven. Requires Dreamwood, which is the Elven trait, which is what I'm working on. I'm almost there. It's just this thing sucks. No, well, bring this back up. Where'd my Terra Steel go? Are you kidding me? The entities that were there for too long? You know, I'm making another one. Making another one. I'm annoyed at it now. But note that it literally just isn't transferring fast enough. And that's not a good issue. It's not like most other mods where I could just add more mana spreaders and it'll solve that problem. No, it caps out.
Pop Evil coming in strong there. Coming next, I got some Heartbreak vibes. That's a sobbing kind though. More
Like this one now, it's just a slow fix. I actually need to readjust this one back over here. Okay, you want me to pick up the Lunar Altar anyway. That's fine. That's not why. Let's rebuild the mana. I will do the right things here, and we'll get. Ow! Ordered the fish. That's real rude. Except the one I already ate. I'm gonna hold on to it now until I can actually eat it. Just a gross fish, too. Yes, Terrasteel is next, and the ruins. All the ruins. I hate making it. Hate making all these ruins. Chemical Catalyst is nothing expensive to make. It's a pretty cool block. You, however, don't always want it there. So we want a piston here. And we'd like a lever. I have no levers, really. Did it like this? No. Oh, I did not mean to break the Pharaoh Lantern. It's fine. Okay, so now when I don't want to use it, I can pull that. Cool. You don't always want to use the alchemical catalyst. It can be used. Ultimate the Conjuring Catalyst, yes, but also it'll make things like turn stone into diorite, blaze rods into nether warts. So there's a lot of really niche things that are sometimes very useful, like turning snow blocks into ice. That one's actually pretty useful, believe it or not. Yeah, rotten flesh back into leather at the cost of mana. Fill you both up again. Let's be eating up my levels. I feel like I don't remember Terrasteel being this expensive, though. That's yeah, see, hold on. What? That seems to actually be going a lot quicker. But he had already zapped all that mana out. Oh my god. This is what I get for trying to just speed run Botania. This is exactly what I get. Oh yeah, if I ever figure out this stuff, I'll be interested because like mechanical mana pool, so you don't have to do anything. You can set it up for automation. Would be great. Oh, it doesn't tell you to make a Wand of the Force because it gives you a Wand of the Force. Okay. I'm gonna move you right here. That way I can just stand right in between the two again. Because that's easier. This just takes an absurd amount of mana now. I'm not a fan of that. Like these are, I'm not worried about the Ender Flames right now because these are maxed out. I forget, was the Pulse one faster? Mana Star. No, not Mana Star. Pulse Random Spreader. Keep in mind that it still won't shoot a burst until the last one dissipates or is absorbed. Yeah, that's just what I thought. There's only so much it goes. Manatide Bellows? Yes. Need those. Oh, but it just speeds up mana pools, not the spreaders. Basically, I have to just wait out. Kill me. Just because I know there's now a timer on that. Oh, it's getting there. It's taken 6 levels. Just straight level mana, which is crazy. High levels too. I'm level 72. So that's nice. Oh, it's almost there. Come on. Come on. Covering. Can you, blue orbs, can you get any more onto those items? I think we're good. You're taking my damn levels. I will take the item. Alright, it won't give me the damn item. Oh, killing me. Right there. Right there. And just at most, by the way, is supposed to take all of like 3 seconds, very little mana to make Terror Steel usually. Where are they going back out? It's best just staying good enough here. Even staying, it's trying, but I ain't about it. Come on. You need to go a little faster. Oh, this is a killer. I'm like, oh, I've never had to wait so long for Terror Steel. Can I... At least when that's done... Horse... Terror Steel's blocked behind Creative Essence, so I can't just make Terror Steel. I could. Listen. While expensive... I think that's my bigger part is this. Oh. I can make that. Where'd you go? Game, that's twice now. That's twice now. It fully did. I think it technically, and just barely, hit the spawn timer for how long items can stay on the ground. Yet the Thermal Lily is super strong if you can get the timing spaced out, because if you put lava next to it, because it uses lava to generate a huge burst of energy, but it has a 5-minute cooldown before it does it again, so you have to time it like another bucket of lava that will appear after 5 minutes. Otherwise it'll just absorb the lava. Yep absorb the lava and not do anything. Yeah, so I mean, in all technicalities, I can make creative essence. I just fight a wither. Haven't done that yet in this mod patch, but Hydravius just does it with water. Not all that good. Munch Dews are pretty cool because they just eat leaves. And I'm just gonna let my levels disappear here while I'm like, oh, what else can I be working on? Because that just made me sad. Yeah, I could go down the path and make all of the runes. Faith, Suck, Lust, Greed. Industrial Agglomeration Factory. Excuse you? English, my boy. English. Yeah, Elementium, Dragonstone, Pixie Dust. Which eventually gives you the Orchid, which I think is great. Because I see what you did there. And then it proceeds to just randomly change stone into other ores. Like, it's so random. And then in one red like roses does nether stuff, so it's pretty neat. Generation catalyst, right? What is that even used for? One leaf becomes 2, one coal becomes 2, so it's a duplicator. For very limited things. Most of these things I already have essence for. So that block is literally useless. Cool. Alright, it's around about 10 levels. We're still not there though. I know, like, eventually I'm going to need an Elven Portal, which is going to require a constant source of mana. Or what these little guys are for. Speaking of them, have all that. Why not? Thank you. Oh, the reason why I picked those up is that they burn combustible. Ooh, a chip.
Wrapping up the set with Shine Down.
Oh, no, chip.
On now,
Kill me.
we're gonna get emotional for a little while. Songs that kind of get under your skin and stick around. Gonna start with Sleep Token.
But I guess that's while it's doing this, why don't I be a little productive, right? Refined. Mostly because I think I'm gonna need to use my furnace. Did it just say, oh yeah, quartz and tire? So I should have a ton of that I can use. Or that silicon essence. I did that wrong. Wow, I'm so far away from my house now. Oh, it's not lava. No. Spelt. Need. I don't know what it should be. Let's make a whole bunch of silicon. Honestly, the more of this I make, the better, because the bigger storage norms I make, the easier. Actually, why? Your name is just a line. Let's see if this works. Testing something. I did not. What the heck? Do I need to just do it like this? Or some combination of that word. Don't mind me. I switched to only typing in Twitch here. At some point, something magical will happen. It didn't work at all. Wow. It worked when I was talking with David earlier. Like, I don't know why it broke. Yes, it should work. Open folder. I'm just gonna... Oh, what? What happened? I knew who would do it. You wasted the more points for it. The pig is nameless. He said, I'm good. And our grandson will explore where you randomly teleported me. Oh. Do I not have that badge? You just teleported me up the freaking mountainside. HUE. Arianti tried to kill me. He tried to nudge me off the cliff. I don't think she knows that I can just...
Well, now she does.
Now she does. Close. Yeah, you gotta use more points. Ooh, hey. Twitch, you like...